was in Utah when I was a boy. Everybody knew what a downwinder was. We were the anti-nuclear capital of the world. I was an autistic kid. My father was a drafted United States Marine, an incredible man. I come from an incredible family. My uncle stood on Omaha Beach on D-Day. I grew up on a huge ranch out by the lake. He was a beautiful, incredible person. He was at Pendleton, combat ready, and they were human guinea pig. They were marched into the trenches in Nevada. They're called atomic veterans. He nearly died at the blast. Between 1951 and 1968, we had 300 open-air tests. Well, as different scientists started to write about this, Wallace Stegner was at the University of Utah at the time. I got to know him. Edward Abbey was hanging around there. I got to know him. I got to know all these environmentalists, and I was an environmentalist, and it was a passionate, intense subject matter there.
All nuclear fighters, all hands on deck, all hands on deck, all hands on deck. All nuclear fighters, all hands on deck, all hands on deck, all hands on deck. They'll be calling you a radical. Plumgate, 311, whatever you want to call it. I call it Pacific genocide, whatever. It's fucking giant conspiratorial across all demographics. All nuclear fighters, all hands on deck, all hands on deck, all hands on deck. They'll be calling you a radical. All nuclear fighters, all hands on deck, all hands on deck, all hands on deck. Plumgate, 311, whatever you want to call it. I call it Pacific genocide, whatever. It's fucking giant conspiratorial across all demographics. They'll be calling you a radical. May God have mercy on all of your souls.
Nuclear power was evolving. We were promised, oh, this can't happen.
Well, I hope you're there. It didn't sound like we had a very good connection, but maybe we do. But I'm reporting from a very special place today. I'm inside the head of a snake. I'm right inside where a lot of NSA is actually ran from. And I'm right in it. And I have permission, because it's a university. I want people to very much understand this. This is very important, and this is no commentary. This is well-documented fact. NSA, the entire repressing machine, is ran out of the university complex. I call it the freaking skull and crossbones of the Queen's Big 13. Of course, Harvard, Skull and Bones, they're all Skull and Bones. Yale, Stanford. I'm here in Salt Lake at NSA, right at the headquarters. I couldn't get to Stanford because this is how they play. Okay, a foreign dignitary comes to the United States. One of the greatest crimes in human history, the greatest crimes against humanity, the greatest crimes against the earth, the greatest crimes about planet life, the greatest crimes against themselves is being committed. The cover-up of Fukushima, the death of the Pacific Ocean. So the puppet, who the ex-prime minister calls him Abe the Puppet, you know, comes to the United States. So you got a foreign dignitary, the Japanese prime minister, coming to the United States 70 years from Yalta by the Sea. Very, very big deal. Very big deal. So when this has happened historically in all 200 and 40-some-odd years of this country, the itinerary by law is set out way out in front. So the populace, because that's part of the First Amendment of this country, the populace has the right to assemble and protest, and for people that like him, you know, love him, you know, let's get real, America's a country of immigrants. And so, you know, they lay it out. It's very important stuff. Not this time. This is because America's over as of 2000. The military coup of 2000. The Queen won. She got it all back. The House of Windsor got it all back, and you guys can go in denial, and you freaking people that suck up. I mean, I'm so sick and tired of you old fucks sit behind your fucking keyboards afraid of your own shit. Ooh, ISIS is here. No, there's no such thing as fucking ISIS. There was no such thing as Al-Qaeda. It's all made up shit. It's the war military complex. It's pay the dragon slayer. The Queen's been doing it for fucking thousands of years. It's neo-feudalism. I like Savage. That piece of fucking dog shit ought to be hung. You know, Alex Jones, Alex Jones admits he's CIA. They're fucking paid. The Mormon Church admits it. KSL right here admits they took money. They admit it. Osteen admits it. They all admit it. It's right in your face, but you don't accept because you've doubled down on your dogma. You're so afraid of your own fucking shadow. The boogeyman's going to get you. This country was found on brave, brave men and women. That's what America was. It really was home of the brave for long. Not now. It's home of the coward. The biggest cowards in the history of humanity are the American men. What do you think giving a gun is? Johnny, get your gun. They're fucking cowards. They gang up on people. They beat up people. The fucking cops. They feed into it. Everybody. That's what they are because they're fucking afraid of their own. It's simple. They're fucking cowards. I mean, these guys fly planes and everything. The Saudis, brother Bandar's fucking gang. Bush's fucking, the Bush cartel, the Bush crime family flies fucking planes for Saudi Arabia. I mean, look up how Saudi Arabia become the name Saudi Arabia. Then they tell you it was fucking, them Iranians, them Iraqis, them Afghans. They were fucking Saudis. So why do Saudis say this? I mean, the strong. Oh, the fucking empire that listed that? You know how repressed those fucking people are? The Saudi fucking royal family took over the country with the Bin Laden, helped build it up, with fucking Reagan, Bechtel, 1979. Let's take the fucking hostages, get fucking the guy who's changing the world, the guy who put solar panels on the White House, force him out. It was all staged. You know, you think it's a coincidence Reagan swore in the very second he put his hand on the book they're released? To the second. Look it up, you fucking morons. I mean, it's amazing. I don't give a fuck what people think of me anymore. I don't think Paul Revere gave a fuck. I don't think Sam Adams gave a fuck. Look, it's very simple what happened then in 1776, 1774. These guys were craftsmen. I was a craftsman. I stood on my ground. I started plastering. For my grandpa, that fucking guy who found fucking gold at Sutter's Mill, he evolved, who owned all those gravel pits and the purest, whitest sand pits on the face of the fucking earth. I grew up in them. I learned how to make fucking, I like how they call it terracotta. I learned how to make fucking tile without a kiln. I learned how to do all this stuff as a boy. I mean, I was apprenticed as a very young boy. Grew up with a family that's what they expected out of you. They expected activism out of you. They expected you to fucking be a fucking brave person. They expected you to learn a craft as a young man. They expected you to be an asset to fucking society. And these are people that had fucking money. No, they did not believe in inherited wealth. They did not believe in fucking, paying for your college. You pay for your own fucking college. Either get a fucking scholarship or do whatever you do. We're not fucking doing it. Because they were Americans. They were brave. They were amazing people. So I learned how to plaster at a very young age. I'd watched Michelangelo. I heard what he said about the Hawken trial. I was turned on him I was a very gifted fucking kid. I had a fucking scholarship at Berkeley. Art scholarship. Was in Stegner's program at 16. I was wild. I was a fucking heathen. So fucking drunk and heathen because I had an autistic mind. Because my father had been radiated. I'd been lit up like a Christmas tree. My coping mechanism was the environment. I got to know Edward Abbey personally. He was an amazing fucking dude. Most famous guy you'd run into and you never even knew who he was. Brilliant. Fucking genius. I was raised all these people. I did all this fucking hard work. I learned how to plaster. I did my own work. 10,000 frescoes across fucking Weber and Davis County in Utah. The tree and the children's museum, the fucking ceilings and the brown. The only laughing plaster guy left, last of the Mohicans. But what did they do to us? Had an incredible business. Learned how to trade derivatives in the cattle future pits of Ogden, Utah. Grew up on the fucking ranch. Taught and mentored by the fucking great fucking my father, the Special Forces Marine, my uncle, who's still on my H&D day, fucking taught about fucking, I listened to him. Great teachers, amazing people in this incredible fucking place. I was so lucky. Educated, strong, but we were pounded. You stand your ground on your integrity. You're not a fucking coward. You don't fucking, I was famous when I was a kid as far as a bully, but I had long fucking hair, but I was strong, really strong. I was small. And people, the big fucking redneck bullies tried to pick on me. They didn't last 3 seconds. My brother tells a great story at Weber High in 1976. I'm a sophomore, 77. He's a sophomore. I'm a junior. He's a big kid. He's playing basketball up there. He's tall. I'm a runt. Mutated. I have a twin sister. Big school, 2,000 fucking students. Homophobic, Brody. These fucking big redneck fuckers want to pick on some other fucking you little guys. I'm like, fuck you. Quit picking on me, you fucking punks. Oh, fuck you, fucking hippie. Hippie. Really? Me, a fucking hippie? I'm a farm kid. Fuck you, rednecks. Big, fat, fucking wearing their fucking cartoon character suits they put on. They're tight fucking Wranglers, the big bear bow, their fucking big belt buckle, their hat, dressing up like cartoon characters. Those aren't cowboys. By the way, I lived here, and these fuckers right by my house in front of my grandparents' farm, right next to J. Merritt, they have a fucking, on the freeway, they have a guy shooting another guy. That never happened here. That was not fucking cowboys. These people that made the desert bloom, they were God-fearing, incredible, fucking wonderful, ranching, farming, loving fucking people. They were communal. They banded together. They practiced communism for fucking 100 years as these Mormon rats and now try to rewrite fucking history. This fucking country's fucking over. Hasta la vista, baby. So Abe comes here. The big fucking cover-up. First, they come for the craftsmen. They stole the hawk and trout. All the craftsmen across. You can talk to any craftsman in the fucking United States, and this happened in the fucking 90s. I knew it right here. I was standing in this exact same spot in 1994. On Wall Street, had my plastering business, fucking doing some teaching, finishing up my fucking, MBA. Wow. I remember when he signed it, it was like a gut shot. This is the fucking guy who touted himself as fucking the next John Kennedy. Let's see, John Kennedy slept with Marilyn Monroe. Bill Clinton fucking slept with Monica Lewinsky. Yeah, my dad used to say it so beautifully. My incredible mother, the pinup fucking artist that fucking they said fucking many of those guys said down there at Woodbury. Not only could she fucking draw like a camera, she could have been her own model. My dad used to say it so beautiful, special force, a beautiful fucking Marine. All about integrity. All about standing up for fucking what's right and not a coward trying to get your gun away. Wit like a fucking wildfire on fire. He said it. You want to know everything about a fucking man. Everything. Everything. They don't have to say a fucking word. It ain't the way they look. It ain't the way they move. It ain't the way they fucking speak. Look at the fucking, his partner. Look at the company he keeps female-wise. Look who she is. Mentally, physically, she's strong. She's beautiful in her soul. They'll say everything about the fucking guy. Everything. It's fucking true. So he's telling me, unless you could stand with some woman who's got integrity and fucking smart and beautiful inside and out, you stand the fucking alone. Well, let's get real. My partner, fucking Annika, feminine before it's feminine. Let's see, she died of fucking leukemia at 38. She was all that. Every fucking bit of that. They fucking killed her in Chernobyl as the fucking fires rage across there and fucking the mainstream media before, because mainstream media is all in nuclear. But they crossed the line this time. They fucked up. They really fucked up. They fucking eat their own. You fuckers that sit and say, oh, this is Illuminati. It's not Illuminati. It's neo-feudalism. That is paid co-op fucking shit. Operation Foxconn, and I can prove it. Fox News was paid. Remember the smaller, leaner military in fucking 2000? The Queen was panicking. She was panicking. Operation Foxconn. Skull and Crossbones is like, what the fuck are we doing here? The public's starting to get a little fucking traction again. We need to fucking squash them and to kill them and knock them fucking down. Still the election. What do you think Gorsuch did down? I didn't give a fuck. What's that line? How many votes it take to be president of the United States? 6. 5 Supreme Court justices and your daddy who put them there. The fucking Bush fucking crime family. Fucking go back to when fucking Saudi Arabia becomes Saudi Arabia. It's very simple. The Bush crime family. Fucking oil. That's when they fucking took the entire fucking region. That's when they took the greatest fucking populace of fucking humans maybe ever in history. The Arabs. These amazing fucking people. And they fucking put a giant fucking military industrialized complex fucking base there, put a gun at their head and says, oh no, the royals, it's ours now, we're royals, the royal family in Saudi Arabia, the rest, step out of line there. They saw your fucking head off. The most repressed people on the face of the earth, Saudi Arabia. The second, the most repressed people on earth, the United States of America. And Big Data goes fucking berserk. Goes berserk. This is all fucking provable, and it's all right in your face. You guys want to spin. It kills me how these people want to go retro. Everybody. Social media, it's just like, oh, the dollar's going to crash. Now, you think about it. I want you to really sit down and think about the last 5-6 years. Okay? Mainstream media, so-called alternative media, these fucking so-called propagators, they call themselves prophets when they're devils. They're the opposite. I've been a prophet. I've been a fucking prophet. What I've been able to hypothesize is so fucking incredible, accurate. It's fucking staggering. But something happened on the way to that place. I got leukemia. It's an amazing story. What's fucking happened? Really amazing story. Okay, so let's talk about it. They told you Max Kaiser, Gerald Celente, fucking Greg fucking Hunter, fucking every single swinging dick. What's his name? Kool-Aid Cutlow, CNBC, all of them. These fucking so-called, They couldn't be more wrong if they tried. Impossible. Mormon church leaders, Joel Osteen, fucking Rick Warner, all the fucking evangelical leaders. So you followed them along. Go fucking slaughter people in the Middle East. People that never did the exact opposite of Jesus Christ's teachings in the name of Jesus Christ. Up is down, black is white. It's insane. So they say, okay, go sell your Dow at 6,500. Sell your stocks at 7,000. Sell them. So let's do what I do in my class. Kids, freshmen, fucking first class when I used to teach right here. Come on in. Head of the snake. These fuckers have forced me out because they're big data here. They're part of the fucking system. This is where it's being run from, right fucking here. So, they come in, they tell you, sell your Dow at 7,000. Now, you buy gold and you buy silver. So, and I can prove all this because I have State Street's exact fucking data. Fucking 90-something% of people in 2009 filed for redemptions. You know, everybody bitches about fucking regulation. Thank God they had fucking put down the gate. Or the few of you that did fucking not get out because they wouldn't let you out, you would have been busted. But these guys are breaking you. Alex Jones, they're financially destroying you with fear. It's the economy of fear. So, okay, let's do the math. So you had, let's use a nice round number like 100,000. You had 100,000. Okay? It was bleeding down. Let's leave it at 100,000. The average person got out Dow 7,500. That's average, and I know for a fact that's the data. So they got out. You got $100,000. Everybody in their swinging dick fucking, that's what bubbled, had the 4-year fucking insane bubble in gold and silver. The average price you went on in silver was $35 fucking dollars. That's the average. The average price in gold you went into is $1,700. Okay, let's fast forward a few years. Now Kevin Blanch is saying there's videos all over it, fucking double down, double down, double down. I was making so much money on the crash of fucking 2008-9 because I predicted I could see the fucking writing on the fucking wall. I had fucking, and I don't buy stocks. You know, I bought some Tesla because I don't want to participate in any company that uses slaves on wall. So I use the derivative. And derivatives are completely abstract from the stock. They have nothing to do with the fucking stock. Futures contract says, oh, you're gambling with our money. Well, your money? What the fuck are you talking about? Your fucking money. It's my fucking money. I'll do what the fuck I want with it. You know, it's amazing. You know, and it's like, oh, these fuckers gamble with our money. Well, so then why are you giving it to them, you dumb motherfuckers? You know, so, oh, I'm going to get gold. How's a shiny metal thing out of the dirt that the queens fucking participate? Why do you think the queens push fucking gold? Why do you think the queen and the English slaughtered all the dodo birds? They made them all extinct. The most beautiful creatures probably on the face of the earth were the fucking birds of paradise. Why are they all extinct? Because that's what people were using for the mode of exchange. That was the gold, was dodo bird feathers. They tried to propagate that. That's what they tried to do. They tried to monopolize it. De Beers, Rhodes Scholar, fucking Bill Walmart Clinton, Rhodesia. Oh, De Beers. Fucking diamonds. Diamonds are not precious. They're not precious. They're most blood diamond on Balco. They're not precious. They're very fucking common. Yeah, you're going to buy, oh, when you get married, buy anybody who buys a diamond for their fucking wife, vice versa, and puts it on her hand, fuck, you might as well fucking just pray to Satan right fucking now. Or fucking give up, fuck whatever Satan is. It's whatever good and evil is, that's evil. I mean, you've been had. So, you sold out. Let's do the math, kid. It's called opportunity cost. So you leave it in the fucking market. Okay, the Dow is right now 18,000. That's without dividend reinvestment. Most stocks have dividends. A lot of them. Well, not most. A lot of them do, though. So you left it in there. Let's do the math, kids. You're up 314 fucking percent. So your 100,000 is now 314 fucking $1,000. Okay, it's just sitting there. You haven't had to pay taxes on it yet because you haven't sold it. 314,000. Okay, your 100,000 you bought in all silver and gold. Okay, let's do the math. So silver and gold. What's silver right now? 16, 15. What's fucking gold? 1,200. Okay, do the math, kids. Your 100,000, I'm being fucking generous, is 40,000. So it's your 40,000 that should have been 3. And then you say, oh, no, the dollar. No, let's wait. Okay, let's back up, fucking morons. Let's get real. What was the dollar in 2008 and 2009? $1.50 to the euro, $1.60. Oh, the dollar's going to crash. The dollar crashed between 2002 and 2006, the greatest destruction of a fucking currency in fucking human history. But where were you guys? Oh, your mind was on fucking that shiny ball called fucking Iraq and Afghanistan, who had nothing to do with fucking 9/11. The Bush crime family was fucking 9/11. The fucking cartel, the Saudis. Muhammad Atta was a Saudi, and I can prove this, and everybody says I was fucking nuts right on this university, right here on this university. I'm home. I just got home from Wall Street. We had 12 students in the towers. They were on apprenticeship because we used to place a lot of people on Wall Street because we were the #1 school of finance in the world at the time. We had the fucking legendary finance professor who had just passed away from Mad Cow, lived next to Stericycle, got fucking BSE in his brain. What's Stericycle? It's amazing. The emperor has no fucking clothes. So I see it on TV. I'm like, oh, fuck, no. I'd fucking spent so much of my life in those fucking towers, back and flying back and forth, because there's a Marriott hotel there. Oh yeah, Jay Marriott, right there. Jay Marriott and my grandma, they're fucking really close fucking friends. Grew up right here, right here. His farm and my grandparents' farm right next to each other. His parents. So we bolt up here. I get up here. I'm like, I'm here within a fucking hour. Like, what the fuck? All the fucking labs are sealed off, all of them. I'm like, what the fuck? You know, I'm talking to the head fucking secretary, and she says, FBI was in here within fucking minutes. They seizing hard drives going fucking crazy. We had tons of Saudi kids working here then. KSL does a fucking interview. The next day, it's right, it's all over out there. I mean, you recorded history right in your face. The interview head of the Saudi kids. He says, well, what are you going to do? He says, oh my God, this is fucking bad, you know, and he speaks to everyone, we're going to get out of here. And they ask her, how are you going to get out of here when all flights are grounded? He doesn't respond, but he already knows that the Bush crime family has already gave permission to fly all Saudis out. Just that alone. Oh my God. Neo-feudal, I mean, you don't think there's a small group that run this fucking world? You're out of your fucking mind. Just like it did in 1914. We stripped it away. How did we strip it away? Just like we did in 1776, with a tariff at the fucking port. You want to put the fucking fear of God in these fuckers, in these globalists? They're called globalists. They're not Illuminati. They're globalists. Just say fucking word tariff. Fuck, Alexander Hamilton knew it. He did the slave train. George Washington fucking knew it. Oh, Masons, you fucking right, it was a Mason war. They broke fucking ranks, Mason versus Mason. Just like FDR and fucking Churchill, Masons versus Masons. Factor inside the society. Because when secret societies who run this fucking world, who have always run this fucking world, they're still human beings, and some of them break ranks, and you have fights inside. That's exactly how America was. You think the French Revolution, the American Revolution happened at the same time, where it's coincidence? Both Masonic wars. And by the way, they were anti-royals. Think about how bloody the French Revolution was. Marie Antoinette let them eat yellow cake. Wow. She took the fall. She didn't do it. By the way, I'm headed to Austria. The Austrian fucking king's fucking queen. By the way, right here, the gun that killed fucking Ferdinand, right here, started it. They were all one family of fucking inbred fucking royals, the bleeders, fucking, they were all cousins and related, including in Russia, including in Austria, including in Sweden, including fucking, they were the same fucking family. So what did these fuckers do? They killed them all. Killed them. Man, woman, they took the seed right down. They killed their fucking children all the way down. Nikolai. Every single fucking one of them. You know, then they go back to work spinning fucking lemons, and I don't mean John's fucking legacy. Wow. I mean, you think about I mean, it's amazing to me how ignorant fucking this fucking pop is, even when it's right in their face, because it's called dogma, because it's cowards. You're afraid. Boo. It's just like I said about the fucking Orioles in the empty stadium. It's an incredible metaphor yesterday there. The Baltimore Orioles are going to play their games in Tampa, and so they're going to go to Tampa with the rest of the Royals. All sports teams need to change their names to the Royals. And they need to go down there with the rest of the baby bombers. That's what they're called, baby bombers. And go down there, dress up in your fucking cartridge card, play fucking golf. Try to eat Viagra and fucking have sex with some old worn-out fucking... I mean, it's incredible. It's disgusting. It's a disgusting, grotesque populace of fucking human beings, and our forefathers would fucking... Oh, I think about it all the time. If any of these quintessential fucking politicians, these quintessential fucking American brave people came back and saw what was going on, oh, they would go fucking psycho. They would say, what the fuck, Ayn Rand, Paul? Cartoon character? I defer to the Ayn Rand, Paul? I defer to the Ayn Rand, a fucking, you know, an atheist fucking... I mean, the far-right religious right, you know, is worshiping a fucking atheist who was on fucking food stamps their whole life, public assistance. They're hypocrite as fucking... What do you think the hairspray? There's not been this much hairspray and fucking makeup since pre-French Revolution. I'm talking about the men. The American men are fucking grotesque fucking cowards. Ignorant and proud of it. Get your fucking gun. They got no fucking game. They got no fucking life. They got nothing. They got zero. Zilch. Dress up in their Bangladesh fucking NFL gear. You know, made by slaves. Fucking, they're so unconscious and so fucking... Johnny, get your gun. Yeah, go fucking spend all the money on the gun, shoot the fucking gun, buy the fucking bullets, get your fucking bunker, buy your silver, sit in the bunker down. That's not living, that's dying. They killed you. They're going to put you in a FEMA camp? That's exactly how they put you in a FEMA camp. Hunker down with your silver, your fucking gold, your gold bars, and they fucking break you. That's a FEMA camp. You got no fucking game. You know, the women ain't much better. You know, I'm out and about fucking walking, people that I know, right? Santa Cruz, you know how many people fucking watch my videos from Santa Cruz? I'm right there. Come on. Oh, yeah, I mean, I got this fucking guy calling me for 3 days. I'm in Santa Cruz. I was in Santa Cruz for 4 fucking days. He knew it. He knew it right there. Come on. You know, Donna, Karen and her husband or ex-husband or whatever it is, they met up with, they were great. Fuck, it was awesome. You know, there's nothing better. I do it all the time when I'm walking and someone comes and walks with me for a while and we have fucking communicate. It's incredible. So let's go back to connecting these fucking dots. By the way, that connecting fucking dots dude in Canada was paid. You know, he's headed to prison. You know. I warned these fucking idiots. You still have to obey the fucking law, and they don't. So keep fucking doing. You know, you think the internet's some abstract place. No, it's not. The fucking internet is very concrete. It's the greatest information fucking source in the world. And you guys don't think so. You think it's a cartoon character. You're used to being a coward dressing up, hiding on your Skype camera and fucking your cartoon character. I'm an artist. Can you imagine Michelangelo with a fucking YouTube camera? And by the way, Warhol, fuck, he called it 15 minutes of fucking fame. Fuck, did that guy forget. And was he the bastard child of Duchamp? Of course he was a bastard child. He fucking copied everything Duchamp, but he took it to a new level. But that's what art does. Art's a fucking progression. I mean, come on, let's fucking talk about that fucking arrogant fucking Duchamp. Everybody says, oh, he just sit around and played fucking chess. And you know, bullshit. He was the gatekeeper. Duchamp was the gatekeeper at the fucking MoMA. Who do you think blocked fucking Warhol? And who do you think blocked Pollock? For decades. Duchamp blocked him. He was the main consultant at the MoMA and the fucking Met. He blocked them. They protested. They tried to kick the door down for fucking years. And was Pollock's fucking original? Hell no. But he took it to another fucking level. He never invented fucking dripping, not even close. Let's talk about Pollock. Pollock used to go on 8th Street right there. I went over there many times. I shot some videos in 2010 right there, one that was exposed. That was the original of this group of studios that nobody watches, nobody cares, because they want fucking to make up history the way they want it. The MoMA's just trying to fucking make the brand. They're using Bork, the singer. If that's fucking art, I'm an astronaut. She's horrible. It's just brand building. Not my words, the fucking curator at the Whitney's fucking words. Fucking the art critic at the fucking Wall Street Journal. Yeah, art critic at the Wall Street Journal. Now, why would there possibly be these guys? Well, let's see. Why do fucking people invest in fucking fine art? Because cultures and economies collapse, currency collapse, stocks collapse, but art continues to, the blue chip stuff. Well, think about it. They rely on the curators. They rely on the museums. They rely on them. They've been had. They know they've been had. Look, you bought fucking, you know, I know Eric Oppenheim. He's fucking, you know, he shows up, Eric, Dennis's son. I don't even know who he is. When we have video where physical graffiti on backhoe, when he walks, that's him. I didn't even know it was him. At the Shirtwaist Fire, we're there in 2003. You know, with my beautiful friend Chad, who's passed away. God bless his soul. He was awesome. Died on his keyboard. I love that guy. You know, and so I didn't know who he was. You know, he followed me around all day, and we sung together all day, and then he, you know, this is who I am, blah, 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 blah. He lived with Amy Hirsch for a while. You know, and so these people have bought these fucking huge sums of money on this fucking art in New York City. They're not just a bunch of fucking club fuckers who want a pretty picture hanging on the wall. They're looking for return on investment that's steady, which it was always. The blue chip stud is the greatest return on investment fucking over time, always is. And second's fucking blue chip stocks that pay dividends, always has been. So they've bought all these fucking, paid millions and millions of fucking dollars. I mean, hundreds of billions of dollars worth of art that's fucking lost 80%. Now, it's all fucking lost 89%. So 30, 40 years now. Fuck, these people are dying, so they have to sell. They do what they fucking do when a person fucking dies. They move it. Into museums, they use the tax code, they do whatever they can because that's how the fucking wealth works. Managing wealth, and then they put these to auction or whatever, and they're like, fuck, they're going for fucking 10 cents on the dollar? They've had it. They're disgusted. So they're breaking ranks and they're going against the fucking moment, just like I have been for years. I've protested the moment many, many times for fucking years. Look, they have the collection of the greatest fucking collection of art probably on the fucking earth, them in the fucking Metropolitan in New York City. But it's all old stuff. Think about the most viewed piece in the entire... Here's Van Gogh's Starry Nights hanging on the wall right there. Picasso's incredible piece with the young boy and the horse. Oh my God. I mean, some of the greatest pieces of fucking art ever been painted by the most important artists that ever fucking painted them. People don't want to look at those. They look at Andy Warhol's cans. That's what they look at. Now, I call myself a third soup can, and that's exactly what I am, chemo in a can. Oh boy, can I get into that. Pollock never invented fucking dripping. He would go to the studios on 8th Street on Tuesdays. He was a drunken fucking maniac who had a fucking hardcore abusive fucking father who moved him around all over, who was a fucking... Let's get real. Jackson Pollock was a fucking Jesus. Hardcore, radical, intense. How could he not be after his fucking childhood? Wow. Father refused to pay the fucking rent. Pay whatever he was for 3-4 months and just move on. They moved so many fucking times all over California, whatever, but he was a fucking genius. So Thomas Hart Benton found him. That brilliant fucking artist. You look at fucking Pollock's fucking stuff, it's Thomas Hart Benton to a T. It's whimsical, it's exactly the same. So then he finds he's going to a Roscoe studio on 8th Street on Tuesdays, and then he's going over to fucking Duchamp's to fucking Benton's on Wednesdays. He's in both of them. Roscoe's dripping. Who taught Roscoe to drip? Max Ernst. Oh, he got exiled to Utah. So Pollock says it so beautifully, and that's what made him so fucking... That's why those fucking pieces of art, because the establishment says, oh, we're going to say this is the fucking art, because without them saying it's the art, the fucking true old wealth, it's not art, because it's about return on investment. Now, do they get it right? For the most part, over time, it sorts itself out. They've been dead wrong for 40 years. But you go back in the other, oh my God, look at the return on investment on those guys. Look what a Van Gogh goes for. Look what a Warhol goes for. Look what a Pollock goes for. Look what a Rembrandt goes for. Look what all these fucking masters go. Look what fucking everything been painted that your so-called quintessential fucking artists go for now. These fuckers are tired of getting beat up and losing their fucking money because it's not art. Because it's not representational of the fucking moment. That's what art is. It's communication. Michelangelo, Holy Moses, 500 years ago right now. That's why I'm going. I'm going to Vienna because the spent fuel cycle, supposing, which is going to be powerful. I'm going to get right in their fucking faces, right in the head of the fucking snake, because these are the oligarchs that are running the fucking world. They're being run out of Vienna. I'm going to be just like Beethoven was in the streets of Vienna. Ode to Joy, the tree in the desert, nobody can get this. You know how radical that fucking dude was? You know how fucking much they hated him? People wouldn't listen to him, whatever? He's standing there with all his fucking friends. You know, he can get no traction. Here comes the Royals, 1914 in your head. They trace back that far. That's where the bloodlines come from, to the fucking Royals at Austria. That's where my bloodlines trace to, by the way. So, he fucking walks through. Here comes the Royals. They're standing on the fucking sidewalk. They're fucking moving along their sidewalk with their entourage, you know, dressed up with their fucking hairspray and their wigs and their fucking makeup and their fake fucking, you know, pedophilia. He walks right fucking through them. Right through them. And everybody, you know, the rest of the fucking panty painters, they fucking move aside. And I says, what the fuck? Are you crazy? You're going to get yourself killed. You can't do that. You have to step aside for the Royals. He says, fuck them. They need to step aside for fucking me. That's what we have to be. These fucking panty painters for 40 fucking years. Panty paint fucking artists fucking, yeah, they sell at the time, but they fucking fell in history. Ask Michelangelo. What's, and I like it how everybody says, that's not his last name. What is it, Simone? What a fucking genius. Oh, my God, he stood his fucking ground. They painted Danny. Anybody know Danny? They painted over them all. They painted over him while he was fucking alive. Artist communication. I've known that since I was a kid. I've known it. It's recording history at the time. But I have a YouTube camera. I finally fucking learned how to use YouTube because I'm an old fucker and I'm not that technologically savvy. It's hard for me to fucking learn, but I knew I had to. And I have. I've taken this genre a long fucking ways in the purity of the art. These are paintings that I've put up. I know that. Will they stand the test of time? I think there's no fucking doubt they'll stand the fucking test of time. Do they have value? Yeah, ask Warhol. See what some of Warhol's fucking little movies go for, his films go for. Because he built on Duchamp's fucking ready-made. It's art because I say it's art. He went to a different thing. He says, look at this consumable bay fucking pop is what we've gone to. He was mocking the entire thing. You know, it's like when he's eating the hamburger. That was not Andy's idea. You know, I like everybody calls him Andy. Warhol. His real last name, Warhol. All these guys. It was not his idea. There was a brilliant Scandinavian artist coming across doing a piece. You know, film was fucking new. I mean, it was in vogue to the 10th power then. He says, I'm going to record little teeny crops of people in America. And I think, he did talk about ahead of his time, talk about brilliant fucking work. Brilliant work. I'm going to record these pieces, beep, 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 and capture the thumbprint of the fucking culture of America and the reality. He was doing it. He did it. Ask Andy Warhol to do a piece. And he's like, love to. So Andy says, I'll show you how I do this. And he got it. That guy had his fucking thumb on the pulse of fucking America like that. And he knew these Freudian goats. He found Edie Sedgwick. You know how sexy and vulnerable and incredible another fucking came from this incredible fucked up family? These rich fucking wackos that fuck up their children? I mean, fuck, I think the whole family committed suicide, including her. Fucking killed herself to death. Oh my God, what a female. Brilliant, fucking vulnerable, sexy. I mean, he knew it. He got it. That dude got it. He says, these Freudian goats will follow. That piece of shit Dylan will follow like the Freudian goat he is. And he did. He strung fucking Dylan and the rest of these fucking frauds around like a fucking goat on a chain. He got it. He was mocking these fucking goats. Then, can you imagine? Of course, I almost died the exact same way as he. You know, the gallbladder fucking had me in the middle of the night, and I'll never forget it, you know, just a year ago. Right now, I'm like, oh, fuck. I thought the cancer was back. Their pounders are dying. They got me at LDS in the middle of the night. And they swell up all your organs, which I've had done to me so many fucking times. That's how the chemo works. They bloat you with fucking 20 pounds of fucking fluid right before they chemo you and then put you on Lasix so you can fucking get rid of it fast. Doesn't gallons. I mean, so I'm like in the middle of the night, and I'm like, oh, my God, they're going to do emergency surgery on my gallbladder. I'm like, no. I don't want it. You know, my daughter said, yes, you got to have it, Kevin. You know, and I'm like, finally, another female doctor who stepped in at the last minute, just like Vincent did. It's been 3 years. 3 doctors have stepped in and saved my life right at the last minute, all Danish fucking doctors. Wow. She says, nah, I'm with you, Kevin. I don't think so. I think that it's not fucking infected. I think you got some gallstones, you know, let's back off because that's how he died. They bloated him up, ruptured his fucking organs, and dead. He'd probably still be alive today. Can you imagine? His mockery. So he eats the hamburger. It took longer than they thought, but the camera stops at 4:26. This is 1982. You know, which was the fucking peak of brilliant video art. I want my MTV. You know, video killed the media star. That's my line. Video killed the... I mean, some of that stuff's so fucking brilliant. Amazing fucking work. Mixing fucking music with visual. Oh, my God. And why did it die? Because these corporate rats killed it. They kill everything because it started to get traction in our form that fucking allowed the masses to become fucking freelance artists. You know, paying these guys fucking these huge sums of fucking money that were pieces of shit. Fuck, there were people doing grassroots stuff. Some of the best stuff was done for $500 when they were spending fucking $100,000. Vincent van Gogh. It's amazing. So back to the cover up at Stanford. So Abe comes here. He comes here. And I improv everything. That's the way I go. That's what artists do. We improv. Yeah, I plot for a long time in my head. I'm fucking meditating, and I'm thinking about some of these things. I've been thinking about that piece, eating the fucking, the Dogma burger for fucking decades. So I waited till the day, 4:25. Stopped the camera at 4:25 in honor of fucking Anik, in honor of the Chernobyl. That fucking day, the fire's raging across them. Media won't report it. Fucking devastating of the fucking Ukraine. American advisor, CIA war. Fucking is it Illuminati? No, it's neo-feudalism. The royals, the fucking new royals. That's fucking what's going on. Like, one day you wake up and realize how bad you've been had by the Alex Joneses, the Gerald Celentes, the fucking Max Kaisers, the fucking Michael Savage. How you been had. Because your energy was right. You knew. Hey, these fuckers are going crazy. But then they spun it into the exact opposite. Oh, we need the free marketplace fairy tales, which is the opposite of how you stop a fucking neo-feudalism. They love it. Get rid of Glass-Steagall. Get rid of all these. Get rid of fucking tariffs. Free market so you can compete with slaves for 37 cents an hour in China. The average fucking hourly wage on Earth is 37 cents an hour. And you're competing with it. And don't make no mistake. The only jobs that are here are stuff that cannot be outsourced, and they work every day on trying to fight outsource anything else. I mean, so you become serfs. You either work for the fucking government, you go into academia. So what happens when it comes serfdom? Academia is over because people are there just to kiss that ass of the fucking royals and just go along. Which academia was the last bastion of fucking hope. Good college professors, they fucking led the fucking fight. You think it's coincidence not one single professor on Earth is on the Pacific Ocean? Ken Buesler's not a fucking professor, by the way. Ken Buesler's not a fucking PhD. Ken Buesler's a paid fucking rat. They all are. So is Chris Busby. And I could prove it. I love Helen Caldecott, watch her work, but let's get real. She's not anti-nuclear. She's a fundraising apparatus, and I can prove it. We're there. Ask anybody who was there for 2 days. She refused anybody to use the F word. Fukushima. I'm a baker, what's a cake? I'm a carpenter, what's a fucking hammer? I'm an American, what's revolution? I'm anti-nuclear, what's Fukushima? Oh my God, think about that. I can't, because it's all a club. They want to get a club. They think they're still competing for popism, anti-fucking Warhol. They want to be a fucking soup can. Well, I became a soup can. I am the 33rd soup can by default. And you don't want to be the soup can that I became. I'm chemo in a fucking can. For Jackson Pollock says, I am nature. Kevin Blanch, I am unnature. By definition, you're all unnature. You just don't know you're unnature. You've been mutated. Nuclear fallout. Excuse me. Nuclear fallout. My father marched into the fucking trenches, human lab rat. His sperm lit up like a fucking Christmas tree. Thus me. I'm a mutation. My twin sister, a mutation. My Danish doctor used to say it all the time. She was a fucking preemie from hell. Cortisone saved us, John Kennedy. Saved him. It was brand new. We should have died at fucking birth. That little petite fucking beautiful fucking mother of ours, they didn't even know there was 2 babies in there. Come out, fuck, we were so fucked up and so fucking mutated. And the fight was on for birth. These little fucking runts, we fucking clawed and scratched and fucking fought our whole fucking lives. Hardcore asthma, fucking underdeveloped fucking lungs, autistic, a fucking disaster, a mess, trying to cope, trying to fight, fucking trying to go through, because that's what happens to fucking autistic children, nuclear radiated children, all these fucking things. And then upon we know, it's like I'm standing on helicopter, and it's so outrageous. Holly, up there at University of Washington, Helen Briggs in. Helen fucking disgusts me so fucking hardcore. She fucking knows me. Her and her go, but she fucking blackballs me because she knows I'm on to her. She knows she doesn't want to fucking see a person like me expose the fucking reality, the Pacific genocide. I've publicized all this to a fucking T. What I've been able to do, Cassandra's fucking son's impossible. It's impossible. You go through everything. It's mind-boggling. People will not go along. You know how fucking rich you would be right now if you followed me? Along. Do you have any idea? But people are degenerate. They want to listen to fucking these people that fucking destroy their fucking wealth. They don't care. They're degenerate. It's a sick, sick fucking country of cowards. They're generational fucking cowards. It's been written about over and over and over by socioeconomists. It's almost predictable. These old timers say when you fucking baby boomers, they take the field. They'll be glad I'm dead and gone. Spoiled, rotten pieces of fucking shit. That's exactly what they are. Baby bombers, I call them, by the way. Baby bombers, they need to move to fucking Florida with the Orioles, the fucking rest of them. Go down there and fucking put on your fucking fairy tale fucking cartoon, kind of walk around, play. None of them play golf, by the way. These fuckers all say, I got some friends, they play golf constantly. That's all they do, dress up in these cartoons. I said, I ain't played fucking golf in fucking 20 years. I'll bet you I could beat all of you. Oh, fuck, are you crazy? I says, okay, let's go. I played golf when I was young. I played all sports when I was young. I came from an incredible athletic fucking family. Like I said, my uncle played in the NFL, quit the fucking NFL to go to the Air Force. POW, fucking, underneath fucking reefs, smoking, he's still alive. I beat him by fucking, the guy was fucking 5 strokes. But I says, why would I play golf? I tell my daughters all the time, if I become one of those middle-aged alcoholics that fucking go to the golf course to get drunk, dress up in some fucking, it's worse than it's the old bar, it's the new bar. Take a 9-iron, hit me behind the fucking ear as hard as you fucking can. My dad used to call it cow pasture pool. Wow. Not me, motherfuckers. I'm last of the Mohicans. I'm old school. For my father raised no fucking coward. I'm not a fucking coward, and I ain't scared to fucking any of these motherfuckers. I fear no evil because I have walked through the valley of shadow of death. Literally, on Balco. So Abe goes, he lands here. First place. Where does he go? Harvard? Really? Private institution? Barry, you on the basketball team at Harvard? Barry? Why would you say such a thing, Professor? Tall, skinny black guy at Harvard Law? That fucking place is whiter than Utah. By the way, remember how he said he was athletic and he could play basketball and everything? So he played with Michelle's brother, who played on Harvard's basketball team, who can play basketball, and he went along with the lie. And then he goes out in his mom's jeans and throws the first pitch out. That guy's the most unathletic fucking guy. I'll tell you what, I'll play him in basketball with one arm tied behind my back, and I'm fucking 5'8". And I'll spot him 10 points, we'll play to 20. I'll beat him 20 to 10, and I'll guarantee it. The guy can't fucking play. It was another smokescreen fucking fraud to try to create, because they know the African American community fucking is into fucking and rightfully so, by the way, rightfully so. There's a fucking incredible spirit about the athletic male. And by the way, I'm really disgusted at what they've turned out to be. We needed them, but look what they've done. The ones that get in the club, Johnny, you're going to play in the NFL? No, you're not. But the few of the ones that get in, they fucking get into the fucking club. It's not the Illuminati club, the Royal Club. Running down the NFL field with hair extensions from executed Chinese fucking prisoners. There's the African-American male of our time. What? What? You come from the fucking bloodlines of fucking slaves, and you're going to participate? It's just like the dynamic in Israel. They're so persecuted, so now they do to Palestinians. The abused become the abuser. It's obvious. Psychology will tell you that. 9% of fucking sexual fucking pedophiles and abusers were abused. Thus the royals. They're all pedophiles. They become pedophiles. They're unloved children. They were abused, so they abuse. They hate the fucking world. They hate the fucking selves, and that's who's running the fucking world. They really use every piece of wealth they can because they're narcissistic fucking pedophilia fucking creeps. It's always existed from the time that. So how do you fight it back? With a tariff. Oh, let's fucking gut off. Free market. Oh, they love it when you fucking idiots. And it's all been proven. The fucking AstroTurf fucking shit, the fucking teabagger revolt, fucking paid for it, and they prey on you. For Johnny, get your fucking gun. They prey on the fucking ignorant, and the ignorant take the fucking field. Politically, we have no chance. The whole game's rigged. Because, again, no integrity. It doesn't matter left fucking right, who fucking vote. Look at fucking Bill and Hillary fucking Westinghouse, uranium mine Clinton. You ever think you've seen your day, the New York Times and Fox News working on a story together? You do know this story about fucking Bill Clinton, the uranium mines right now. Hillary Rodham Clinton. They trace right to the fucking house in Windsor, both of them. Bill fucking Clinton was handpicked. Rhodes Scholar. Rhodesia. Uranium mines. She says it's transparency, so she signed the transparent. Well, the fucking clause says if you're Canadian, you don't have to participate. It's illegal to participate. So they set up the fucking shell company in fucking Canada. The money filters through fucking there. They sell a uranium mine. It ends up in the hands of the Kazakhstan fucking president, which then hands and sent to the fucking Russians back to fucking here we go again, back to Chernobyl. This is going to be your president of the United States. Oh my God. Another Bush or another Clinton after everything you've been fucking through. Shows you how fucking hypnotized, how fucking ignorant and the masses have always been ignorant. Do not kid yourself. The fucking herd of sheep. Was it Barnum or Bailey who said it? One of them fucking said it. Somebody said it clear back then. No one ever broke fucking underestimating the fucking intelligent level of the American populace. Fuck their shit, but always took fucking leaders, and who we fall back to? Spiritual leaders. Well, they were smart enough. Karl Rove, right here. He did his fucking, we ran him off this fucking campus. He did his fucking PhD. Get to the evangelical leaders, pay him. Go to, I mean, so they did it. Jesus died so you could be rich. Jesus wants you to, Jesus wants you to fucking mass murder, slaughter his own fucking people. Jesus Christ was blonde hair, blue eyed. Jesus Christ built fucking malls. Jesus Christ went fucking shopping. Jesus Christ was an oligarch. Jesus Christ fucking loved usury. Jesus Christ don't payday fucking loans here. That's what they preach. Now you think about that. Jesus, a poor fucking sandal wearing fucking Jew who was a carpenter, a craftsman. First they come for the craftsman. Somebody says, oh, he never got oh, what about when he threw the money changers out of the temple? You know, a guy told me this yesterday. And I says, you don't think that dude was angry? Oh, come on, please. I like the prophet Jeremiah. You know, and I'm not talking about religious. I mean, most atheists think Jesus Christ is the greatest human rights activist in history. I think it's undebatable. They've co-opted everything. They've taken the color, they've taken the language, and you've gone along. Not me. That's what artists are for. But when they hijack the museums, don't let them in the fucking door. We don't need no Jackson Pollock. We don't need no Andy Warhol. God forbid we get a fucking Vincent Van Gogh. Oh my God, please no Picasso. Because they know they let them in the door because they think they're in the club. And that's why I went all in Fukushima. Don't you see? Fukushima fucking shatters the club. It's the great equalizer. Oh, no, they have appeal. They have secret stuff. No, they don't. No, they don't. Steve Chinese fucking jobs. One of my daughters and his daughter, one of the richest men in the world. Fucking Mellon died of leukemia. Perry died. I mean, the richest people on earth. They're all fucking Rothschilds. You know? Andy used to fucking make fun of fucking Peggy Rothschild. He used to know her. Because they had power stripped away from them then. Tax rate, 91%. In my class right here. They say they come in the NBA, number one NBA fucking program in the world, finance. It's over now because they got it. They hijacked it. They're supply chain managed with Chinese kids now, and they don't even rank the top 100. They're just serfdom. They got no professors. I mean, they got high school fucking guys here. It's pathetic. That's what's happening in academia. The real professors have been forced out all over. So, say, okay, name the greatest socialistic people in the history of mankind. Place, time, where? I have a few students get it right, but rarely. United States of America, 1945, 1980. Strongest middle class in human history. Bar none. Bar none. Nothing's ever even close. Tax rate, 91%, 400% tariffs. Average working class American in today's dollars made $106,000 a year. One person in the family working 40 hours a week. Had time for all kinds of art. Fucking, that's why they got it right. They read. Literature was in vogue. Art was in vogue. How did they compete? Not with money, how they compete now. They competed on how well-read they were, how educated they were, how artistic they were, how fucking smart they were, and how non-ignorant they were. What happened to those people? They're still around. They drank the fucking Kool-Aid. The fucking baby boomer, they were those. They fucking got in the streets. They put the end of Vietnam. They were incredible fucking actors. They were hardcore. They were brilliant because the beautiful women and their fucking 14 dogs followed. What happened to them? What happened to them? Hasta la vista, baby. Over. How did that fucking come down? They thought they joined the club. So they sit back because it become this fucking neo-competitive fucking cycle, and they fed through it, the mass media. They fed them fucking like Hogan's fucking drunken goat. And they went for it. And it's all facade. It's all fake. They think they're in the club. They know better. That's why they pop pills at night, because they know they're not in the fucking club. They got a nice shiny car. It's easy. What happened to that beautiful California girl in her hair? You know, that thief. He stole Stairway to Heaven. We know that. Robert Plant, that brilliant artist that he was. You know, he's doing his mandolin. Went to California. There's a girl out there who cries when she sings with flowers in her hair. I've been looking for a girl who's never, ever been born. Well, I'm here to tell you she was born, because I was all over in Utah and fucking Southern Carolina's days, and I knew lots of them. The most beautiful, sexy, fucking pure, fucking incredible females on the face of the earth in any time in human history. 1970s, California, Utah. They were beautiful. They were flowers in their hair. They were spiritual with the sea. They loved the environment. They were amazing. They were incredible. But what happened to them? They're still alive, right? Yeah. They traded in the flowers in their fucking hair for a shiny car and a mortgage. So these guys came along. These fucking guys have got no fucking game. They got no art. They got no fucking nature. They got no fucking soul. They got no dignity. They got no fucking nothing. They got zilch. They know that. The fucking guys these girls used to hang around with were fucking, they had it. They were connected to the fucking earth. You know, I was, you know, my mates that I had in those days, my, you know, daughter's mamas, you know, fucking incredible fucking women. But they can't handle me. Oh my God, Kevin, you got to give up this environmentalism. You got to give up this fucking connection with your fucking family ranch on this fucking sea, on the ocean, on the fucking lake, with the birds and the fucking animals. You got to give up this romance you have with the fucking blue herons and the fucking tundra swans and the sandpiper. You got to fucking leave the sandpiper for me. Because this guy over here, he says he's going to buy me a house, a fucking car, and he's got hairspray on, and he wears makeup. And he's going to go for it, and he's going to fucking make me comfortable, so real easy. You know, I said, these girls gave up their sex like a 1926 passenger train. They gave it up. They gave it up for a drive-up pharmacy at fucking Walmart. It's true. So, how about not me? Because I don't give a fuck, because that's what artists do. They stand on the fucking truth. They record history in a dramatic, hardcore way. They don't give a fuck who likes them. They could give a fuck. They know in the history of humans what is right and what is wrong. The earth. It is the ultimate. The greatest crime in human fucking history. The greatest event in human history is called Fukushima. And history will record it that way. So he goes from fucking Harvard to the head of things, sneaks over to the MIT Media Lab. Same people that fucking killed Aaron Swartz. Doesn't matter if he hung himself or they hung him. They still hung him. That fellow, just like Obama, propped him up. Brilliant, progressive, genius. They're like, oh my God, this guy's the real deal. This guy really is like John Kennedy. Oh, John Kennedy Jr., anti-nuclear. Huh. There would have never been a Barack Obama, and everyone fucking knows it. No one even heard that fucker's name. If John Kennedy Jr. You know, if John Kennedy Jr. would have won by fucking, it would have been the biggest fucking landslide in American political history. You ever fucking read his magazine, George? You ever think that fucking guy fucking was so anti-nuclear, he was his father's son. Caroline's not. Caroline, her mother's, I don't know. Well, maybe. Her mother ended up fucking hooked up with the fucking oligarch, huh? Wow, she died horribly of fucking leukemia, by the way. That's what kills me about these sociopaths. Barry Antoinette let me, his mother, a downwinder, died so horribly, so young of fucking cancer. He don't care. He doesn't give a fuck. He's so disconnected, he don't care. They're sociopaths. They look for these people. They mentally profile these people when they're in college. You know, they found this guy, and there was a professor at Oxford College. You know, this is a fucking guy confused. His real name, Barry. You know, raised by Kansas middle-aged fucking neoconservative bank examiner in Hawaii. I don't know black guys in Hawaii. You know, he fit right in, Hawaiian. He doesn't know anything about the African-American fucking plight, the repression. You know, the white people, I mean, he looked Hawaiian. He fit right in perfectly. He says he's confused, changed his name to Brock. Huh. Professor finds him there. You know, they do all the testing. I used to administrate the test. I know the test. We were the number one school business center. We have plenty of students that come out of here that work for CIA, NSA, fucking FBI because they're fucking brilliant, because they flocked here, because we have brilliant professors, whatever. And so these guys look for the testing. These testings evaluate not just fucking academia. These people look for cold-blooded, fucking heartless motherfuckers with charisma. They're like, oh my God, this guy's fucking dark. There's nothing black about him. Oh, these people will eat this up. Greatest Uncle Tom in human history? Oh, by far, by far. And Eric, the ex-fucking thing, he's second. Revolution coming, revolution coming. We don't need these baby boomer fucking washed out rats. We don't need them. We don't want them. We just need a teeny few that don't dress up like cartoon characters, that are real the deal. Ain't afraid to voice themselves and be themselves. Be yourself, that's all. I tell people in the street, what do? I be your fucking self.
All nuclear fighters, all hands on deck, all hands on deck, all hands on deck. All nuclear fighters, all hands on deck, all hands on deck, all hands on deck. They'll be calling you a radical. Twingate 311.